Hello crafties, Rose here, and I am super excited to guide you through how to crochet the C2C. Okay, if you are new to corner crochet, this tutorial will guide you step by step on how to go from row 1 to the very end. We're going to be using a chart, a 10 by 10 chart for this tutorial, and you'll be able to download that from the description box. All right, and after we complete the square, I'm going to guide you through how to join two of these squares to make a wall pocket. I mean, this is just one of the few things that you can make with corner to corner crochet. Make blankets, make a bag, make what is it you can think of, you can do it. All right, so without further ado, let's dive in. Hello crafties, I'm so excited to guide you through how to crochet the corner to corner crochet. Now the corner to corner crochet can be done with double crochet, half double crochet, and even single crochet stitches. However, this tutorial will guide you using the double crochet stitch. Now let's take a look at this table. So each of these represents one block of corner to corner crochet. Right, so look at the corner to corner crochet as stacking bricks. You know, you're building a house and you use one brick by brick, you're building the house. So that's what it's like. So each of these are bricks that will be cemented together and built on to become bigger and wider. And these sides, all these sides like this, from like this, because in corner to corner crochet we work diagonally, all right, not horizontally or vertically, diagonally, to arrive at the shape that we want. So you can do the square, rectangle, triangle shape with corner to corner crochet. And when we get to this point, when we reach the 10th row with 10 blocks, we begin to decrease to get the square shape. Alright, let me not talk too much, let's dive in. So I'm going to be using worsted weight yarn and 5mm hook. Now you can use any yarn that is available to you because this is for practice. And the more you practice, the better you are at retaining the knowledge. So we're going to start, because we want to make the very first brick. We will start with a chain of 6. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right, 6, and we will skip 1, 2, 3. The very first 3 chains, we're going to skip them, and we're going to go into the 4th chain and do a double crochet. Now I am going through the back bump. I mean, if you've watched my videos, if you're used to my videos, you know that I like working in the back bump more than I like going straight in. Like I said, it's just preference. You can go straight in here from the chain, or you can work in the back bump, whichever is easier for you. So I'm going to make a double crochet into that 4th chain, and another double crochet into the 5th chain, and one more double crochet into the 6th chain. Done. We have completed the first brick on our square, which is also row 1. Now I want to make row 2. But before I continue, each brick or each block has 4 stitches, alright? The chain 3 at the sides and 3 solid stitches. Now let's proceed. We're going to chain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to skip 1, 2, 3 chains again and do a double crochet into the 4th chain. 1, 2, 3, and in the 4th chain we go. So do you see this now? Now it's automatically turned when we made chain 6 and turned. Alright, and now we're going to join it to the very first brick by making a slip stitch into this space right here. Now this space is basically the chain 3 that we skipped at the beginning when we were going to make the very first block. So we will slip stitch in there. Now this basically it serves as the buffer between each of the bricks and each of the rows. And now we're going to chain 1, 2, 3. We're chaining 3 because we're not increasing on the side. We only increase at the edges here and here at the sides when we want to make more rows. So this one requires us to just make 2 bricks, which is 1 and 2 on row 2. So this is the side of row 1, okay? This is the side where we are now working into. See that? This is the chain 3 on the side. Now we're going to make 3 double crochets into this place, because remember, each brick has 4 stitches. Alright, you see that? Row 2. Okay, now we're going to proceed to row 3. And what do? We chain 6 again. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, 3. Skip. Double crochet into the remaining 3 chains. Okay, and turn. Now we're going to work into the next block. How do we do that? We join. Okay, we are like this. In fact, it was like this because it's still facing row 2, but it should. So the next row, when you're crocheting one row, let's say row 2, the wrong side of row 1 should be facing you, okay? And I'm crocheting row 3 now. The wrong side of row 2 should be facing me, which is what I have here. And I am going to join it into that space from the chain 3. I'm cementing the bricks now, okay? I've done this one and I'm going to do this one. Chain 1, 2, and 3. Into the same space. Okay, we're going to make another brick. Done. But the row is still incomplete, so join to the next one, okay? Join to the next brick on row 2. Chain 3. Three double crochets in that space. So you see, we have 1, 2, and 3 rows now. So basically the row that you're on, alright, you have on your row 1, you have 1 block. You're on row 2, you have 2 blocks. You're on row 3, you have 3 blocks. That's because we're increasing. When we begin to decrease, it will be a countdown, alright? Like here, from 10 here to 10 here, they are all increased rows. So when we now begin from this other part, to be 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. The same for this side as well. So we're heading on to row 4 now. And what do? We chain 6. Why? Because we're making the row wider, okay? We're increasing. Just like when you're working a circle or a round for a hat, you keep increasing until you have the circumference that you want. 3, 4, 5, 6, okay? And I will skip 1, 2, 3 and double crochet into the next 3 chains. All right, and join to the next brick here. Join into that chain 3 space. See? Join. Chain 3. 3 double crochets into the same space as the join. All done? Join to the next brick. Chain 3. 3 double crochets into the same space there. And then the last brick, join to the chain 3, chain 3, 3 double crochets into the space. There you have it. So this is 4 rows, all right? Work diagonally. So every time we chain 6 at the side and continue with the stitches, we're increasing, all right? So would you like to try row 5 yourself? Okay, try row 5 and I'll meet you at row 6. If you have any difficulty with this, rewind the video, all right? Did you manage to crochet row 5 yourself? Let's head on to row 6. Row 6, here we come. And okay, right up here, row 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 1, 2, 3, skip. Join. So this is it, right? And then we continue and we'll keep increasing at the end of every row. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to leave you to continue to practice up to row 10. It's the same thing, no fears. Just rewind the video and see how to start each row again, all the way to row 10. Okay, on row 10 I will join you and we will start to decrease together. We will decrease each block, so to start from after the 10th we'll go to 9, 8 and so on and so forth. So repeat the next 3 rows finish row 6 and repeat the next 7, 8, 9, 10 rows. And I'll meet you at the end of row 10. Now I am going to do the last block on row 10. Alright, so we have completed 1/2 of the square. How do I know? Because this square, this chart calls for 10 blocks here and 10 blocks here. If you were working a rectangle, it will definitely be different, okay? So, equal sides because it's a square. Now, for the next half, which is this, we're going to be decreasing. And also, if you want to know if you're really on track, you can count the number of squares that you have on each side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Count the number of blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you are on track with the chart. Now we want to begin to decrease. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn. Instead of chaining 6, which would mean we're increasing for the next row, this time around we will turn and we'll start to make slip stitches. So when you turn, you want to make slip stitch into the first stitch there, slip stitch, slip stitch, slip stitch, and slip stitch. See that? So that's 4 slip stitches from the very first on these 3 and into the space created by this chain 3. Let me do that again. We have completed the first half of the square, the C2C square, and now we want to work the next half, which would mean we have to decrease the beginning blocks. At the beginning of the blocks we have to decrease as opposed to chaining 6 and working the stitches. So we have completed the first half. Now instead of chaining 6, we will turn. We will turn and begin to make slip stitches. So slip stitch into the first stitch, into the next stitch, into the next, and into here, the space created by the chain 3. Alright? Chain 3, three double crochets into the same space here. Join to the next block. Chain 3, 3 double crochets in there. We're going to continue with this. Join again, okay, into that space created by the chain 3. Chain 3, 3 double crochets into the same space. Join again. All right, so you want to repeat this. Join, chain 3 and 3 double crochets into the same space. Join, chain 3, 3 double crochets into the same space. So repeat it all the way up, and we will complete this part together, and we will turn and decrease again and do another row. So I'm going to meet you on the last block here. We're here now. I'm going to complete the last block. So now we are on this side, okay? So we're doing 9, which is it's row 11, but because we're following the chart, it's going to be row 9, counting down, okay? Counting down. And now that we're here, so let's finish the last block, okay? And just to be sure that we're actually supposed to have 9 stitches, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, okay? So this is what we're going to do, because if we make another one here like this, 3, if we make another one there like that, this is what we will have. This is what we'll have. We will have 11 blocks here. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11. But that's not what the chart is showing us. The chart is showing us that we need to have 10 here and 10 here. So we're going to just join it into that we join it into that space there, and we will turn, okay? And we're going to repeat again, slip stitch on this block, okay? This very last block, we'll slip stitch across it into each of the stitches. We're making slip stitches now. Slip stitch here, one more into that space created by the chain 3, slip stitch, and we go again. This time 8. So chain 3, 3 double crochets in there, join to the next block with a slip stitch, chain 3 again, 3 double crochets, join to the next block, chain 3, 3 double crochets into the space there. Alright, look at that. And we're going to continue. Join with the slip stitch in there, chain 3, 3 double crochets, join again to the next block and all the way up. So let's repeat this, and I'm going to see you right here, up here. And we have one last block to work. Join, chain 3, and I'll join it to this block, right, and turn. We'll go again with slip stitches, and the next row, row 13, 10, 9, 8, 7, which will be 7 rows. 7 blocks. 1, 2, 3, and 3 double crochets into that space. Join to the next block, chain 3, 3 double crochets into the same space. Okay, we want to repeat this. You see that it's taking shape because we are decreasing. But join to the next block, chain 3, 3 double crochets into the space and into each of the blocks. Okay, let's end the row together. That's row 13, which is 7 blocks. Alright, and we will join to the last block here. Join it, turn. Okay, so from this row, we're here now, the 7th, 13th row, which is counting down, it's seven blocks that I should have here, and then heading on to 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So I will leave you to repeat these ones, the next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, next 5 rows, and I will meet you at the end of the row, which is the last block here, which is 1. We will complete this one together. We're almost done with the square now. So we're at this point, right here, and now we're going to finish the last block. So before that, I'm going to join, after the last 2 join. So finish, slip stitches across each of those stitches. And into the chain 3, the space created by chain 3. 1, 2, 3, and finish the last block. There we go, and join. Okay, slip stitch, slip stitch, and slip stitch, yeah, slip stitch. There we go. Well done. You just made a corner 10 by 10 corner to corner crochet block. So what can you actually make with the corner to corner crochet? I'm going to guide you through how to crochet a wall pocket. This wall pocket you can use for anything from decor to storage, alright? So in the next video tutorial, I'm going to show you how to use these squares to create a wall pocket. So go ahead and make another of this. Don't forget that you can find this chart. Check the description. You can find a link to it on the blog, and you download the chart so that you can make a second square, alright? And after you make the second square, join me in the next video tutorial to guide you through how to crochet the wall pocket. Thank you for joining me on this tutorial. I'll see you in the next one.